Hi everyone, my name is Steph, this is Kidlit Joy, and today I'm here to review Castle Crashing by Andrea Rowe and Hannah Sommerville. Now, I can't remember if I've talked about the two other books that have featured in this series. So there is Jetty Jumping and Sunday Skating, which are two books that I love and adore and I use every year in my teaching. And Castle Crashing is the most recent release by Andrea Rowe and Hannah Sommerville. And this particular series follows a group of friends and the different experiences that they have. Often they're friendship-based, they are all about social emotional development, and they have a really wonderful message as well as being incredibly well written. The blurb on the back of this book says, Bonnie knows how to build sandcastles best, but her friends insist on building their own castles every way but Bonnie's way. When Bonnie's frustration boils over, her emotions come crashing down and she storms off into the whisper-quiet dunes. Bonnie's friends are patient and understanding as they wait for her to navigate her feelings, but can Bonnie show herself the same kindness? This book is very much about that sense of feeling overwhelmed and frustrated when you have a plan and nobody's doing what you want them to do. And this is a really common thing for kids. I see it all the time. It's literally something that I navigate every single day with my class, but also I see with other children that even when I'm not teaching them, because feelings are really difficult to understand and unpack, especially when you are feeling frustrated. And it does take time to work through and to get yourself to a point where you are ready to be open and willing to listen to other people, particularly if you're so set on an idea, it's really, really hard to move forward. And this book is a really beautiful explanation of, sometimes you just need some space. You just need some time to think about it. You need time to sort of regulate yourself and come back. And having a group of friends who understand you and who is willing to give you that time and space and then welcome you back without judging you. The book is a really great foundation for talking to kids about how we build those relationships, how we recognize when other people need space and how we support them. So from that perspective, this book is really great for those teachable moments. From a book perspective, the books are actually written in quite a formulaic way, which is really, really nice because it's a beautiful formula. The book always begins with an opening. So in a town with sleepy streets and tilting, sagging shacks and a twisty track spills onto sand. The way that Andrea Rowe uses language is just stunning. Her sentence construction is amazing. It's really great for mental text. And she also uses really incredible Tier 2 vocabulary, particularly Tier 2 verbs that really enhance this writing, but also make a really great model for how kids can enhance their own writing as well. And similar in that formula, we're always introduced to the kids and they always get their sort of own introduction with what they're doing. It's the same in every book, except the context is different, the words are different, and obviously the actions that are taking place are a little bit different. But it makes for a really comforting kind of read because you know what you're going to get. Hannah Sommerville's illustrations are really beautiful. This is set at a beach, so the colors are a little bit more muted. You have pops of color, but the sand is sort of the more muted color, and it's incredibly detailed. It's beautiful to look at. I'm always trying to move around the camera so that I can show the different pages, and you can just see the emotions on all of the characters' faces, especially Bonnie, who gets increasingly more frustrated and has to go off alone and is just in her feelings. But through it all, there is always this beautiful sense of connection between these characters, and I absolutely adore it. So I did buy a copy of this book for myself because I love this series so much. I'm already thinking about ways that I can incorporate this into our mentor text list for next year. And I am very, very excited to use it because I think these books in particular are just so good for writing mentor text. They are just incredible. And I always enjoy when a new one comes out. So I can't wait because it seems to be that each of our characters are getting their own book. And that makes me super excited. I'm wondering who is going to be next. In the description down below, I will leave a link to where you can find out more information about the book. In the comments, I would love to know, have you read Castle Crashing or have you read Jetty Jumping or Sunday Skating? Feel free to chat to me about them down below. Or feel free to recommend books that you feel like have a really similar style or would make really great writing mentor texts. Feel free to leave them down below because I'm always on the lookout for more recommendations. If you just want to let me know that you're here but you don't want to leave a comment, feel free to leave any kind of beach themed emoji down below. Otherwise, I hope that wherever you're on the world, you're staying safe and healthy, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye everyone.